All right, so let's take a look at the March 1999 Toy Fair magazine. On the cover, we see we have the Avengers. All right, getting into it. Okay, yeah, definitely love these. Got them on clearance at KB Toys. Hey, so in the last edition of Toy Fair, we saw they were going to make Beavis and Butthead figures. That's how they turned out. I would love to have some Matt Mason. That's the one thing that it's like, you notice that everything they remake is from the 80s. They never make 60s stuff like Matt Mason. And when they tried to do stuff in the 70s like Mego, nobody wants them except for us old people. And younger collectors, they have no idea what Mego are. Sartan? Yeah, so, oops, I forgot to talk about what's in this edition because it's on the wrong side. Conspiracy Theory, Done Deal, Twisted Mego Theater, Lego by Mamigo, and just regular comment series. Transporting with Yatasha Yar, not Yatasha. So, Nate Summers and Norm. They were thinking Norman Anderson make a good Nate. I don't see it personally, but can't do it now though. Death of the Superhero. Trying to remember what happened back in 1999. It would talk about Death of a Superhero. Prequel crap. Ugh. Oh yeah, 1999 was the prequel of Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Austin Powers, yep, I had some of those figures. They were funny. Okay, I can see that. Oh, okay, that's where that came from. I have some of these outfits. I didn't know where the golden outfit came from. Probably with Scary Spice. She was my favorite, so I got anything Scary Spice. I didn't care for sporty and posh and baby, not really. Yeah, but I definitely had that Scary because I remember that camo. Okay, when did she get blue skin and why? I don't remember seeing that particular episode. But why would she get blue skin? That's just weird. I can see the similarity. All right, so who made these? Because they're not, they got the T-crotch, which makes me think they're like in-house. They're not by like Toy Biz or whatever. He's got the V-crotch because he's the Incredible Hulk. Ugh, I hate T-crotches. Whenever you have a wide stance like that and a T-crotch, it's just weird. That's all I can say. Like on Star Wars, T-crotches are fine because they have straight legs. But when they're like a V leg and a T-crotch, it's just strange. Okay, I had the clear version of him and I hated it. I thought, why? I mean, he's clear. There's nothing interesting about him. I don't remember why I had him. Or was it this guy? I think it was this guy. But there was like, they should have done some paneling somewhere. All right, I would absolutely love to have some Matt Mason stuff. I do have those little figures that are 4 inches that are the Outer Space Men. Alien Conspiracy. What's the real Matt Tells Man of Space? Okay, so at that time, the X-Files were popular, and they were all about, you know, aliens and are we alone in the universe? And now, people back then thought, yeah, you had to be a kook to believe it. Now it's the other way around, it seems like. Yeah, look at that. I'd love to have some Matt Mason. Some Matt Mason goodness. They make some modern versions, but dog if I can ever find them where they make them or put them out. Oh my gosh, that was a great action figure. Wish I still had it. Okay, see, these are the ones that I absolutely hated because they look great posed, but you can't really play with them because if you try to move them, they look messed up. They don't look right. And again, wide stance, V crotch. Here's the Twisted Mego Theater, Lego My Mego. So if you want to read it, you can pause it here. you want to read that, you can pause it there. Legoville. That's where they're getting to. Yeah, okay, so when they started to come out with Mego again, I was asking where the Mego were, and he's like, Mego? Oh, you mean Mego? I was like, Mego? Well, wasn't it pronounced like that? There was some kid probably in college that was like working in the Target back a long time ago. I was like, no, why would you? And he said he thought it was Mego because of Lego. I was like, well, technically, I guess Lego's misspelled because me go. There's not two G's. What in the world? What? Oh, this is Homemade Heroes. I was like, who are these people? Sandman Mystery Theater. That's kind of interesting looking. Oh, see, I should have gotten this figure at least. How much was it? Whew, $10. That's crazy. $10 for an action figure? What did they think we were made out of? Gold? No wonder I didn't buy this. Oh, well. It's amazing what $10 can't buy you one of those nowadays. Well, Star Trek figures, yeah, because you can get those like 50 cents each if you ever go to a flea market or something. Okay, people are complaining about vac metal on these. Mine are fine. I don't know what people are having a problem with. Mine aren't having an issue. My old C-3PO, my very first C-3PO and R2-D2, their vac metal like rubbed off. Because it was the first to take advantage of elimination of federal legislation. It said, oh, okay, it's talking about how cartoons back in the 80s were popular because they had, cartoons had toys and vice versa. First time they could do that. All right, here's the top 10 hottest action figures. And I'm in the sun now, and I'm getting hot, which is better mean cold. Hey, I like that figure. I had the pink Mohawk version of him. It is a reject G.I. Joe. So again, what's in the top 10? It's Star Wars crap. I'm sorry, I'm just tired of seeing Star Wars all the time. Let's see non-Star Wars stuff. Oh, except Mara Jade. I totally want that one. I do have a Mara Jade figure, it's not this one. The Creeper, that's a good one. And no, I don't want that. It's only 2 not Star Wars figures. So they should say top 10 Star Wars figures and then do top 10 not Star Wars figures. That'd be much better. Okay. I think the anticipation of the prequels was what was getting everybody hyped. Probably if we get to like a 2002 edition, you're going to see no Star Wars figures because people are like, oh, we got hyped up for nothing. And I think they were putting it out in the theater again, the Star Wars movies, but I was working 17 jobs back then, so I can't remember. I was too busy. I was like, why would I go to a theater to watch it? I have it on VHS tape. Well, actually, Laserdisc, but whatever. Speed Racer. I do want a nice big Speed Racer car, like 1/18 scale. That'd be awesome. Grouch. Yeah, they had the Oscars last weekend, which by the time you see this, I don't know if it'll be last weekend to you. I kept on asking, what's the Oscars? Finally found out what it was. It's not him. So I was like, oh, I wanted to see this Oscar. I don't want to see whatever the heck they were watching. Okay, so they've redone those since then. Oh man, I never got these. Dang it. I'd have totally wanted those. Dude, I remember the Ewoks. Alright, so I do have her and North Star. I think, are these the same figure? Just different Cygor? Oh, it's Cygor 1 and Cygor 2. Got you. Banshee. That is not a she, that's a him. It should be ban him, not Banshee. Cosmic Angela. I do remember having her, but she had such brittle crap that kept breaking off of her. And there's the Bucky. And there's some guy sitting on a toilet. See those legs? Oh my god, they look like they can totally be broken. When has C-3 ever stood like that? Seriously. I don't remember him ever having his legs that far apart. Oh yeah, I've seen the Cloak and Dagger figures. I was not impressed, and I read the comics when I was a kid. And there's Dagger. Again, they're just statues. I do have this one in. I think I still have it in package because I didn't know they were going to make a new version of him. This is a great comic. If you ever go back and read anything from the 90s, read well, I'll definitely read what he came from, which was the brain fart, Age of Apocalypse, and then read all of these. They're so good. They're so much fun. At least the first half of them, like the first 40 some issues where I read those, they were fantastic. Nope, not a clue. Oh, gross. Yeah, I had Parallax. I hate those figures now. This one's okay. I like this one. I had it. You know, they made the new Fonz and didn't even give me the thumbs up, and I was like, what are you doing? Seriously. He needs his thumbs up. That is such a good Scorpion figure with the bendy. See how the tail's down where you can't see it for some reason? Why don't they just, no, well. But he had a bendy tail with a wire in it. These were close to Mego, but they were too chunky or whatever. I don't know how to explain it. They didn't pose as well. Yes, I definitely had this Storm because I love Storm. I did have that. It was, I don't know. I just didn't. I mean, it was not one of those figures you wanted to keep. Oh yeah, those wings kept on popping off. I think they broke off completely. Free Batman animated toys booklet. Whoa. So we got to tune in for the Toy Magazine number 20 Toy Fair on sale in February. Well, we are doing which edition are we doing again? Did I even introduce it? I am so sorry. Here we are at the end. I didn't introduce it. We are doing the March. Yeah, I did do it. I remember now. 1999. Well, comment below and tell me which one of these you liked as far as figures. And have a good day.